Hello, the Money Wizard here, and welcome to the next video in this series that will demonstrate the power of the Money Wizard that can be downloaded onto your iPhone. For this video, we're going to look at what you need to save for that big event in your life, kids' college, or opening your own business. It's the kind of fund that will have a serious impact on your life. Any event will have payouts, and what we need is the totality of those payouts or regular payouts and their time frame that they will happen in. For instance, let's say that the college fund for your kids has to be formulated. You have two kids who will obviously need to draw from the college fund at different times, if they're not twins. So if kid number 1 starts in 8 years and kid 2 in 11 years, we have a start. Let's take kid number 1. Average college fees, tuition, books, etc. cost approximately $30,000 per annum, increasing with inflation. So the fund for a 4-year college degree in 8 years can be calculated with the Money Wizard. Open the Money Wizard in the investment section. We will firstly work out what $30,000 will be in 8 years' time. Enter $30,000 in the fund and then 4% inflation in the return, and 8 in the term. This gives us a future value of $41,000. Now go to the life of capital, enter $41,000 in the drawdown. For 4 years at a rate of 3%, best in the bank, and escalating at 4% as college fees move with inflation each year. And the fund you will need is $166,403. And that's only for the first kid. Now do the same for kid number 2. Once we have the total fund and when they are needed, we can calculate the regular savings we will need to make from now until the first drawdown and then play with the movable areas, such as rate of return and payment, Ivy League or Little League. What is important is that you have a plan, a target, and the resources to make it all happen. Otherwise, you will stress over something that may not be possible. How much do you have to save? Well, if we assume that the fund you need is approximately $300,000, we can go to the Money Wizard investment section. Click on Payment, because that's what we want to find. Enter the future value of $300,000, the term, which is 8 years, the first payment, and the rate of return. Let's say 4% to be very conservative. We see that we have to save $2,608 per month. Now let's extend the term by 15 years, because the fund only has to fund the first kid for 1 year in 8 years' time, so we can continue savings as we draw down. The savings amount is halved to $1,200. Not bad, and more acceptable. Click the Amortize button and make sure we always have money in the fund as we draw down. Let's say that saving is not the way to go. Life is too difficult for that and you decide to borrow and use something insignificant like your home as collateral. You may like to understand the implications of the decision to postpone the pain until the time the kids are ready to draw from the mother load. Again, as we already know the fund kid number 1 needs, let's see what the repayments will be on such a loan for their 4 years, and then add this to kid number 2. Go into the Money Wizard and the Loan section. Enter a principal of $166,000 over 4 years at a rate of 4.5%. The repayment will be $3,785 per month. And this will double for the time kid number 2 is in college for the overlap year. Maybe the saving option is best. During year 2, your repayments will be substantial. Are you happy with this scenario? Putting off a certainty for expenditure can lead to a debt spiral that can be very difficult to get out of. Always try a hybrid of saving plan loan to alleviate the high repayment cost. That's all for now. Check out our other Money Wizard help videos on YouTube to learn even more about financial calculations.